Well, a local author from Donalds, South Carolina, has just published her first book, My Outcasts. It deals in the paranormal world of witches, vampires, and werewolves, and a great read for this spooky season. We've got Dawn Worthington with us right now on set. Welcome, great to see you.
Thank you, it's great to be here.
This is exciting for you. Congratulations on My Outcasts. Give us a little bit of the premise of that book.
So My Outcasts is... it was a parallel from when Stan Lee wrote X-Men. It was kind of a parallel of what was going on, you know, in the 60s, the civil rights action. So, and this was my answer to it. Mm-hmm. So a disease has broke out in the 80s, and some of the contaminated blood brought forth the creatures that we thought were in the shadows that didn't exist. And this has kind of showed people they are.
The outcasts are there.
Yeah, so society has called them outcasts because they don't want them to be there. They're out of the norm. So yeah, that's...
I get the theme here. And then you said, you know, as you wrote this came from thoughts and characters that you personally knew, maybe a mashup of people in that area, right?
Yeah.
How do you get that inspiration?
Friends, kids.
Yeah.
You know, it's, I think one of them is a mashup between one of my best friends and one of my daughters, and just kind of, or a few of my daughters that has that attitude.
Very good. So you start writing, and this isn't your first book, where, I mean, you've been writing for a long time. Talk about your background in writing, what got you started.
I had chicken pox when I was 10.
Okay.
And I read Judy Blume, and I said, this is what I want to do.
She's a life-changing author for a 10-year-old at that time.
She is. And I said, this is what I want to do, and I would sit and drive my grandmother and my mother crazy, because I would go through notebook after notebook after notebook, and it just kind of progressed.
So what's your goal? You know, I mean, I always think she's connecting with kids immediately. You're connecting with your audience in what way? What do you want your audience to take away from your writings?
That even if you consider yourself an outcast, that you still matter. You matter. Yep.
And so there's a message of hope there. We've got a close-up of the book. We've got a close-up. There's a bottle of wine, too, and you brought a synthetic blood typo bag. Tell us about what you have here.
So this is the blood wine that a lot of the adult characters drink. And the synthetic blood that's what vampires have progressed to, so that in order to show that they deserve rights too, that they're not killers, they can go to the synthetic blood. And
all right, they go to the synthetic blood, and it's all part of the plot.
Yes.
What's it been like since your book came out? How much excitement is there as the people around you have been reading this and reacting to it?
A lot of my friends and family have read it. I've got pictures on my Facebook page. You know, one of my best friends, she bought it, and she was like, you have to come over. And that was the first one I signed, and even went and bought a special pen just to do it.
Excellent. Well, are there other books in your future, or what do you do when you're not writing?
I do DIYs. I make and design costumes. So
you're into costumes. You're gonna be seen at some Renaissance festivals, Comic-Cons.
Yeah.
You're into, into this whole world, which helps to inspire your writings.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right, and you love to. You're inspired to write. You've got the 3 main tools. You just say all you need to your mind, your paper and a pencil. Anybody's the same?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I started off at 10 years old and just started writing and kept going, and then I found in my 30s, I found this niche of, you know, urban fantasy, and it just kind of went from there, and I was like,
well, we admire it. Way to make it happen. Anything else on that next book you might allude to?
Well, on any given day, there's 4 stories going on in my head.
Okay, let's see which one comes out.
Yeah, but there will be a prequel, and there will be mini sequels for this.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it. The book is My Outcasts. It's available on Amazon via Kindle, and they've got paperback and hardcover.